how's it going? Today we're gonna be talking about a lot of great things for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Got some brand new gameplay reveal that is very exciting. Whether you're brand new to the franchise or you've been playing the franchise for a while, this one is probably going to be a game that might surprise a lot of you guys. Also, we're going to go over some performance modes between the PS5 and Xbox to get you guys ready. But first, I want to let you guys know something very important, and that is that we are currently playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yes, and we've been playing it for a few days already. We're also going to be providing you with early coverage starting on March the 18th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, lock that time, and also don't forget to subscribe for a lot more coverage for Shadows. But first, let's take a look at what should we be expecting when the game releases. Here, I'm showing you different type of gameplay styles between Naoe and Yasuke. And as you guys may or may not know, Naoe is a very stealthy type of character. She is, of course, a shinobi. That's the way she's going to get around. Pretty much 100% of what she does is stealthy. And of course, if you get caught, then you're gonna have to fight. But mostly use that to your advantage. And then we got Yasuke, who is also stealthy, but at the same time, he does have a brute force that you're able to use, which gives him the advantage over Naoe's. But Naoe's advantage is being more stealthy than Yasuke. So it's up to you who you want to choose and how you want to play the game. But one of the things that you're going to be able to use is the grappling hook to get yourself around. And that is something you're going to be able to use a lot with Naoe's. And then you got the range type of weapons, which includes Naoe's hidden blade, the shuriken, the kunai, the tanto, and also the kashingama or the Yasuke's katana, the naginata, and the teppo if you guys want to go the Yasuke's route. Now, besides this, we're also going to be able to see different type of approaches that each of the two characters you're able to do in the same type of scenario. So that is one of the scenario is getting to that particular location, which are the daisho type of buildings. And per the developers, they revealed that in each of those type of buildings, you're going to find one unique chest, which is going to give you a legendary type of gear. And as you guys are able to see here, that is what we're going to be able to get. It is something cool to know that you're going to be able to get those, and it seems like it is a guaranteed. I didn't hear the developer say something about RNG type of loot, but mostly a guarantee. If you get there and you're able to pretty much just accomplish your different type of tasks, you'll be able to get that type of loot. Now, for those that love loot, this is a perfect game because each of them is going to give you different stats. So if you want more assassination kills, there is that type of gear that you're going to be able to get. So if you want to be extra stealthy, you're going to have that extra gear. Or if you are using Yasuke, you are also have that option that you be more stealthy by using a bow. But if comes the chance that you need to fight, you can always switch to a lot heavier, stronger weapons, such as you guys are seeing here in the video. So the game does give you choices for you to just decide how you exactly want to play the game, which I think is kind of cool because you got the two different type of worlds, depending if you are used to being a shinobi, like back in the days when you're playing an Assassin's game, you're more stealthy, then you have that option. One thing that the developers did confirm is that finding weapons for Yasuke is a lot easier than for Naoe's. The reason why is that you are in a type of era that you're fighting against samurais. So you're going to find arrows, you're going to find things that are going to suit the playing style for Yasuke better because you are a samurai. So particularly those type of weapons or ammo or extra items that you need for a samurai type of style, then you're going to be able to find those a lot easier. So that makes it very convenient if you're going that route. There also one cool thing that we were able to see here. It is the double assassination. This is after you're using the investigation mode and you're actually looking around and trying to see what is the best approach. So if your question was, is Yasuke flexible enough to be able to climb different buildings? The answer to you is yes, to a limitation, such as with Naoe, you can just use the hook. It gets you up on the building really easy. But Yasuke, you gotta find certain locations where he's able to climb to, and then get on top of the roof. Of course, he's gonna have that stealthy type of gameplay that if he's able to go very stealthy, he's not gonna be noticeable. But at the same time, he is bigger, much stronger. So whenever he's walking or fighting, he makes a lot of noise. He like kills somebody. He makes sure that everyone in the entire universe knows that he just killed someone. Where Naoe is more stealthy. She has her eagle vision that she's able to use. So you're able to take that to your advantage and able to take down your enemies more stealthy than Yasuke is able to do. Now that we got a glimpse on what to expect or some of the things that you should be able to expect, now let's talk about the performance between PS5 and Xbox. So now this is going to be a 123 gigabyte type of game. You have different options. If we're able to take a look at here at PS5 graphics, we got the performance mode, which is going to run at 2160p upscale to 60 frames per second. Selective ray tracing, you have fidelity mode, which is at 2160, which you're able to upscale to 30 frames per second, standard ray tracing, and you have balance mode that requires a 120 or 220 hertz type of monitor, which gives you that 2160 upscale and does give you a 40 frames per second. If you're able to see here, the gameplay did look pretty nice. It didn't look that bad. So I'm surprised once we start to play the game, how it's actually going to look in our different type of system. Then we got the performance mode for the, this is for the Pro one. And as you're able to see here, we got 2160 upscale, 60 frames per second. We got the fidelity mode, 2160 upscale, 30 frames per second, extended ray tracing, and we got the balance mode that you have the ability to use the 2.1 HDMI, which you're able to scale to 40 frames per second in extended ray tracing. Now, how does this compare against the Xbox? First one, we got the S series at 1620. So if you have that console, you're going to be able to get to 30 frames per second, selective ray tracing. And ray tracing, of course, if you don't know, is just makes things more realistic. It just pops the game a little bit more visually. And then we got for the Xbox Series X, we got performance modes. This is going to give you 2160 resolution upscale to 60 frames per second. Selective ray tracing, you got the fidelity mode, which is almost pretty much the same as the PS5. You got the 30 frames per second, standard ray tracing, and you have balance mode at 2160 resolution upscale with 40 frames per second, standard ray tracing. Drop it in the comment section below. What do you guys think so far about all of this type of graphic performances that you have able to choose from? You have 3 of them. Let me know if you guys are happy with this or not. Also, don't forget, you're all going to be able to preload on March the 17th on PS5 and I believe also on Xbox. So you're able to preload this early, and this is going to cost you $69.99 for just the standard. If you want to go higher than that, you're going to be able to pay up to $100 to $130 for the Ultimate Edition. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we are playing the game and we will be able to provide to you guys with a lot of coverage of it. Also some tips, some tricks, how to get started easier, and so much more. You don't want to miss on that. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.